There's no dish more decadent than lobster, and this one won't only impress your friends, it won't break the bank either. Now, for this dish, we're using small to medium-sized lobsters from Lidl, and they have been cooked and frozen, and I've allowed them to thaw out. We're also using a little olive oil. I love this one, it's deliciously fruity. And we're also going to be using some crayfish towels here, which are already cooked, and we're going to gently heat the shellfish in a delicious, lightly flavoured vermouth sauce. So let's prepare our lobsters. Now the first thing is to hold your lobster. These are cooked and have been frozen and thawed out, and I'm just going to very gently just twist off the claws. Now I'm going to get the meat out from the main body. Hold your knife properly and then turn your lobster. Hold your lobster nice and firm. Take the point of the knife and put it through that cross part. And then just take it down through the head like so. Once again, cut it all the way through the towel. And then you just simply open it out. Now there's a few things that you need to get rid of first of all. You'll see like there's a little stomach sac, and just pull that out. Now sometimes you'll get a black line. It'll look like sort of a piece of black cotton, and it'll run down the side here, and that's the intestines. If you see it, just pull it out and discard it. So we're ready now to remove the flesh, and probably I think it's just easiest to use a fork. If you go in from the tail end and simply lift it out. So just give them a quick clean using a bit of kitchen roll like that and onto a baking tray. Now for the claws, and the claws are fantastic. You want to take a tea towel, a nice clean tea towel, a rolling pin. Take your rolling pin like that and give it a tap. Open it out like that, and let's have a look now at that succulent, sweet lobster flesh. And I'm just going to very gently peel back the shell. Don't waste any of it, it's too good to waste. Okay, that's it. All you've got to do now before you put the whole dish together is to cut up your pieces of lobster flesh from the body. These are crayfish towels, and these are already cooked like the lobster. They're really easy to use. So let's make the sauce. Everything is ready. The first thing I want to do is to get the onions softened. And I'm just going to add my red onion into the pan. My favourite bit, the vermouth going in, dry vermouth. In it goes about 200 mils. You want to preheat your grill to sort of a medium temperature. And what I'm now going to do is to put these shells under the grill for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's a bit like warming the pot, okay? So we're going to get them nice and hot before we put our filling in. Okay, well look, if you have a look at that, you can see that that has reduced by half. I'm now going to add the cream. This is double cream going into the pan, along with a squeeze of lemon, a little bit of parsley going in, just roughly chop it. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of freshly ground black pepper and just a touch of salt. That is now ready. So, we're now going to add our beautiful lobster. Okay, and just we're going to gently push it into the pan. And not forgetting the crayfish towels. Okay, I'm going to do the crummy top now. It's really easy. We've got some fresh breadcrumbs that I'm putting straight into the bowl. We're going to add the zest of a lemon. Okay, let's take these shells out. They're nice and hot now. And then what you want to do is just take your wonderful flesh of the lobster, and you want to just spoon that into your shells. Now, keep your grill on, because you haven't quite finished yet. You've got those crumbs to put on the top. The grill is still on because we want to pop these back under for another 2 to 3 minutes until they're nice and crispy and golden, but you need to keep your eye on things. Really gorgeous and crisp. Just get a couple of spatulas. Now, lobster might not be the sort of thing that you're sort of having at Christmas time, but it is such a treat. And the best thing to serve with it are some lovely skinny chips. So there you have it, lobster and crayfish towers in a vermouth sauce, the poshest fish and chips in the world.